Heather is in her 4th year as the executive assistant to athletic director Rick George and also serves as a member of the AD's senior staff. We're happy to have this terrific colleague of ours leading our final pairing this evening.
Thank you, Chris. You guys look fabulous. We've been sitting in the back row, so I have the pleasure of spending a little more time with Charlotte and Allie before we all joined you in this room. So my pleasure to introduce Charlotte Whittaker, which I think most of you in this room know. We've all cheered for her for many years, from the wonderful New Zealand. And her major is sociology. She's senior-ish.
Let's just say, like my love life, we'll call it complicated, okay? I don't know, my year in school, senior, sophomore in basketball, so something like that.
Thank you. She's the forward and will be in jersey number 45 when we're all watching you guys in a couple weeks. And the wonderful Allie Fitzgerald. Welcome to the team. Very excited to spend some time with you from St. Louis, Missouri. Undecided, but I think has a bright future. If she's not on a court professionally, she will be doing research and probably helping us with everything we're trying to figure out in the world. She is a freshman, also a forward, and she will be number 5 that we will be cheering for. So they told me to mix up the questions. Whether we stay on script, we'll see.
No, we didn't.
So I'm going to start with the one that we've heard a few of the other teammates already answer. Fun fact question. Share a personal fact about yourselves that no one else would ever guess or you might not know about each other.
So funny, when we discussed this a little bit before we came in here, we both found out a fun fact about each other, that we both have our level 1 scuba diving license. And we both didn't know that, so I think that's kind of like a fun fact that we share. Do you have another one that?
Another one for me is I swam competitively for 4 years prior to playing basketball competitively.
Awesome. Basketball question. How do you prepare for games? Do you have any rituals or songs that pump you up? Do you want to go first, Charlotte?
Yeah, sure. I have a superstition. I always have to put my right basketball shoe on first. It's just been a superstition ever since I was young, and it's just now a habit, I guess, that I do every single time. I love to listen to hip-hop songs before a game, something that's really energizing, upbeat. And then before a game, definitely have to have my pre-game nap. I love that. And then, now that I'm getting older, I guess, and everything, I have to look after my body a bit more, so a lot of treatment before the games, and now I'm starting to feel my age, but maybe I can't complain. My hips are only a year old now, so, well, you know, celebrated my 1-year anniversary a few months ago, so, yeah. But I think that's mine.
Yes, we did talk about taking care of ourselves. So, Allie, as our new one on the team, would you share a little bit about maybe your preparation or your rituals?
Yeah, so senior year of high school, during the season, I actually got 2 concussions back-to-back in games. So I've had to learn how to obviously take care of myself better. Treatment is probably first on that list, but also going along with the superstition kind of thing. I don't know how well this will go over this year because of rules with uniforms and stuff, Coach JR, we'll see. But I never wear white socks, and that's just because I got hurt both times while doing it, and I haven't worn them since, and I haven't gotten hurt. So that's my superstition.
Personal question. What was the ultimate decision in choosing to attend Colorado? Start with you, Allie.
Honestly, it just made sense for me. Everything checked the boxes. Colorado was actually my dream school. Since middle school, my family and I used to come out to Colorado on ski trips. We went to Copper Mountain, so family, friends in Denver came up here, visited, loved everything about CU. So it's kind of always been in the back of my mind. I never thought playing Power 5 basketball would be an opportunity for me, so when it was, I felt like I had to take advantage of that opportunity.
Do you want to share a little something about when you got that call that...
Yeah, Coach Jay, I don't know if you know this, but after you offered me the scholarship and we got off the phone, I started crying and broke down in tears.
We're glad you're here. Miss Charlotte.
For me, I think it really came down to the family and community that I was going to get over here. Obviously, coming all the way from across the world, I really wanted to have that family and community feel safe, supported, and comfortable. And especially with a lot of life experiences I went through my senior year, I think that was huge for both myself and my family. And so Colorado was just the perfect fit for that. Such lovely, genuine people, from the coaches to the players to administration staff. Just wonderful, great culture, great community here, and that is completely true 4 years on, ever since I've been here. And I absolutely love it. So that was definitely my deciding factor for coming here.
Thank you. They didn't like my last question, so we're going to switch it up a little bit. We didn't know how to answer it collectively. That's fair, right? So we'll see what you guys think. And then we'll end with that last subject we talked about. If you could choose the faces on Mount Rushmore, who would you pick?
So I thought it'd be funny to say Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on Mount Rushmore, and then I couldn't think of anybody else, so maybe just his body, like just The Rock, I guess. I think it would be funny, honestly. Maybe Heather was going for a more memorial feel of like, oh, who means the most to you and everything, and I was just like, I'd just like to see The Rock up there, to be honest with you. I don't know about you, Allie, what your answer would be, but...
I still don't really know. We talked about cartoon characters, thought that would be funny. I thought it'd kind of be funny to like have Mike Wazowski or like something like that just up on Mount Rushmore, so I still don't know.
We'll continue talking about that. But we did have a lot of fun talking about a lot of shared experiences. They're both avid skiers, probably don't get to do much of that this time of year. And I think they both have lots of family stories on the ski slopes. But we also connected a lot on candy. So, Allie, favorite candy?
Well, it used to be the Kit Kat, but now I've recently been into 100 gram bars. And thank you, Lizzie, because she just recently bought a bag of Halloween candy, and I've just been picking out the 100 gram bars. So, sorry if you like them, they're mine now.
And Miss Charlotte.
I'm a chocolate girl. I love all sorts of chocolate, specifically milk chocolate, caramello, but at the moment I've been really into peanut M&Ms. I don't know why, but I just, So Shelley, if you could keep filling up your candy jar with them, that'd be much appreciated. I absolutely love them, but
we did also talk, being from New Zealand, you had one that both Allie and I we were curious about. So can you tell us about it?
So they're called raspberry choc logs, and it's pretty much a log of milk chocolate covered in raspberry licorice. And it's just like little bite size, and it's absolutely delicious. And I thought it'd be smart to try order off Amazon, but of course, with trying to get them from New Zealand, it costs about $25 for a little bag, so I thought, no, I'd better not. But yeah, hopefully Mum will send me some for Christmas. So yeah, I'll put that note in, but did you want to share your ski story, or? Well, I don't know, whoever was here a few years ago when I shared the story when I almost drowned my baby brother. Well, not baby, oh gosh, he wasn't a baby then, but younger brother. I love to tell stories, and my family is full of them. And so we were just bonding on skiing, and I told the story of when my family went up to the ski mountain a few years ago, and my sister was quite little, so she couldn't ski from the top of the mountain, so she'd always stay down the bottom with her. And it was getting close to the end of the day, and my dad was like, Mum, you should go up and ski soon, otherwise it's going to get too icy. And she was like, oh, come on, Mark, I'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. And, so I carried on, and then later she decided to drag me up, chose a child, that was me, dragged me up the mountain. She was like, come on, you'll go for a couple of skis with me. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. So in New Zealand, I don't know if they have it here, but the the way you get up the mountain is, it's almost this swing seat that you put between your legs. Yeah? Okay, cool. And it like pulls you up the mountain. So she wanted to get all the way to the top. So I was like, all right, we can go do it. And I hop on first and my mom gets on behind me. And everything's going great until I start hearing like a whoa, whoa, like from behind me. And I turn around and my mom is sliding everywhere. Like she can't keep control of herself. She's screaming and she's just going everywhere. She falls off, right? And it's super icy. And she starts sliding down the mountain. She knocks three people off of the ski lift, and she's screaming at me to help her. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't get down there. I'm not embarrassing myself. I don't know you. I'm like, look at this woman. Like, whose mum is that? I was like, I don't know. It's not mine. But yeah, and then she just bum shuffled the rest of the way down the mountain. So that ski trip was over. But yeah, with my family, it's never a dull moment. Let's just say that. So yeah.
Yeah, I have a ski story too. So, few years ago, we were at Copper Mountain, and we were doing our last little, we did our last run of the day as a family. I know, so cute. But, so my sister was probably 7 or 8 at the time, and this is when she was still learning the pizza, French fries. And for some reason, we thought it was a great idea to take her on a little tree trail. And we did that, and at the very end, it ducked down and around, and she got some air, and she unintentionally did a front flip and face planted into the snow. And my dad's running to her, making sure she's okay and everything, and my grandpa comes up, skis up right behind her. That was an awesome front flip, do it again! So now it's kind of just been a family joke that every time we go skiing, my sister has to attempt a front flip on the little tree trails.
Well, thank you both. It was truly my honor.